Well, hello there, YouTubers. It is I, the big, and I do mean big, coming to you again with another fun-filled, exciting video. Trying to get that stupid light out of behind me. It's reflecting. Let me scoot up a little here. Before I get into today's topic, let me get that. Let me scoot up closer to the desk here. Lights. We got lights everywhere in this stupid store. How to get into expediting is going to be the topic of the day. If I was going to get into expediting today, how would I do it? I wouldn't do it with all these lights. But before I get started, subscribe to this channel, for God's sakes, man. What are you waiting for? I mean, lightning to strike? God to send you a sign? Sign. Subscribe. The no bullshit channel, where I tell you the harsh facts of reality of the actual life as an expediter. How to get into expediting. And if I were to get into expediting today, how I would do it. That's right. How would I go about getting into expediting today? That's a good topic. And I'm going to give it to you as truthful and honestly as I can. And trying to save you lots of headaches. That being said, now that you subscribed and liked and done all those good things to help me out, help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. How to do this? Well, I would wait. Oh, I know. Because A, you got to buy a van. You're going to need the biggest, tallest, longest van you can find. I've said this more than once. But we want to get it cheap too. And right now, used values are going to turn down. In about 60 days, you're going to see a market fluctuation down. How do I know this? Well, I came from the auto industry years ago, and I keep in track. I keep finger on the pulse. You see, no one's going to tell me how to buy a vehicle and how to negotiate at a dealership since I was a former sales manager and F&I manager. I think I know more than they do. They go in there once every, 3-4 years. They think they're experts and get screwed because people like me who were trained how to screw you did it. Oh, shocking, isn't it? At least I admit it. Go to a dealer, you're going to get screwed. It's just the way it works, folks. Hate to tell you, that's what they're trained to do. And you think you're going to outsmart them. That's even funnier. I get you twisted 2 more ways than earth. You don't even know what you signed. So, how do we beat them at their own game? I'll do another video on that later, but today I'm telling you how to get into this. You're going to have a van. I'd wait until the prices come down. Don't want you out there burdened with a big payment. Start with, do not, and I mean do not go get your own authority. That's the stupidest thing you can do. Everybody's done it. Ran out and got it. Then they found out the insurance on it's 2 arms and a leg, and some people are getting quotes in the 3,000 range where I paid 400. Yeah, 3,000. You're nuts. But that being said, you know, you've got to look at it from the aspect of what's good for you. I'm not a fan of the ProMaster. I had one. People say they've had good luck with it. It's got the Pentastar V6. Just YouTube Pentastar V6 top engine knock. And, you know, be shocked. The transmissions are crap. I'm sorry, but they are. It's the same engine and tranny system that's in the Caravan and the Jeep Cherokee. That's what it is. It's a Fiat Ducato. It's an overglorified Fiat. It's not designed to do what you're about to do with it. So that being said, man, I was trying to get it stupid. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. It's just a pain. It's hard to get a video with the mirror behind you. Let it shine. So, how to do this? Well, get a cheap van. Okay? Keep your payments as low as possible. Don't get your own authority, your own CDL, and all that MC numbers. Go work for a carrier. But which one? Well, I'm going to tell you which one. I can give you some advice on who to go to. There's 2 I'd recommend. One of them is PXS, Paxton Expedite Services. And right now they're looking for drivers. So if you have a van, you want to get out here, or you're out here looking for another carrier to run with, they only run exclusive, so you'll run under their authority and know you're not going to be doing all this. But if you're not happy where you're at and you want to find somewhere else to go, Paxton Expedite Services. But how do you do this? You're going to email them at dispatch at Paxton, Paxton, Expedited. That's the letter X, P-E-D-I-T-E-D, services, services.com. That's Paxton, Paxton, Expedited, services.com. And in your heading, you're going to put owner-operator inquiry. That's right. Now, if you missed it, rewind the tape back, and you'll get it then. Or Barrett direct line. You're going to have a tall, long, 5 year or 3 years or newer, I think it is now. Ask for Scott. Tell him Big D sent you. There you go. I just recommended 2 places to go. If you're wanting to come out, there's the places to go. There's the only 2 places I recommend right now. I'm sure there's others, but those are the 2 I know very well. I work for both of them. And Alan and Tim are good guys. They will do their best to keep you moving, and Barrett's a good company. So I'm just telling you where I would go. There you go. So you get your van. If you're going to Barrett, they will have their own insurance. You don't have to go into their insurance. You don't have to worry about it. If you go to Paxton, they will give you an address and a name of an insurance carrier they use, that I use. I got $400 a month, and they will get you set up with insurance. They know Alan and them well. They'll just get you the insurance you need. So the insurance is covered. Now we get your payment down around $400 a month. Insurance, say, $150 a week. There's $250 a week overhead. Don't be stupid and go out there and $3,000 a month for insurance and $1,000. It's $4,000. That's $1,000 a week. Plus gasoline, maintenance. Yeah, don't do that. Do what I told you. That'll be easier. Now, I'm trying to save you some heartache out here. Okay? This time of year, don't worry about getting air conditioners and all that crap. The only thing you need to do is pop the front seat out, get yourself a small, cheap refrigerator, about $70 at Walmart. Cheap microwave, $100. An inverter, Harbor Freight. The 1500 works well. It's about $125. Batteries plus, get a couple batteries. And switch at Harbor Freight. And the cables at Harbor Freight. Hook up the inverter. Run it to the refrigerator and the microwave. And you will power off your diesel heater you get online at Amazon. They're $125, something like that. Take you an hour, 2 hours. You know, if you've never done, give yourself 2 hours to install it. It's easy. And get yourself some 2x4s, make yourself a cheap bed, and get some memory foam. You gotta find it at, odd lots or big lots, someplace like that. Get a cheap one, cut it to fit. Stick it on there, and you're ready to go. Because you don't want to sleep on the floor in the winter. It gets too cold. You can actually get yourself seriously hurt out there. You can die from exposure. Then you want to get yourself a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector, and put it in the bag. Walmart, $15, $25 a pair. So we've set your van up for roughly, say, batteries and cables, 300 switches, inverter. $120, $425. Let's make it $450. Taxes. Pay the man. The inverter, cables, batteries, heater. Go 150. So got like numbers around $600. Get yourself some straps. You can strap them to the D hooks in the floor. Those actually go to the frame, so if you drill in the plywood like everybody does, and that thing ships, it's going to zip it out like just zzz. It's in sheet metal, folks. It'll hold down, but if you have an issue where you have to really slam the brakes down and stuff, and that thing wants to move, it'll move. But the thing is that I use the D hooks that are in here, so you just get yourself some cables, So say for tie downs and straps and stuff, you're up to $700. Bed should run you about $150, $850. Make it $900. Under $1,000, you're on the road. Get yourself a 20 degree below sleeping bag in case your heater goes out. You still want to stay warm. That sleeping bag will keep you warm at 17 degrees below zero. I know, I did it. So you want to have that there. You can take a blanket, sleep on top of it if you want, but it's always nice to have that just in case that heater goes out. So for under $1,000, you've got the thing set up. You bought it cheap. You're ready to go. Simple as that. It's not hard to get out here. It's hard to make money. Now, with those two companies, they will make you money. Alan and them do everything they can to keep you moving. Will you get the top rates every day? No. I'm sorry, you're in Laredo. No one gets the top rates. Now, you want to sit there for 4 or 5 days to get 80, 85. Well, you'll sit there. But if you want to go 75 and get out the next day, take it and go. That's my advice. 10 cents. If it's $150, you lose. But I go into Chicago, into a hot area, and I get some high-paying freight. There, it's all a trade-off. It really is. Well, you're talking about cheap freight. No, I'm not talking about cheap freight. I'm talking about you're in an area where you're going to have to take a lower rate because it's oversaturated or there's no freight. You're going to have to move somehow. Now, you can deadhead out yourself. It's a long way out of Texas. When you go in there the first time in Laredo and go into Texas, it's like you're there. You'll be there. It takes all day to go from top Texas down to Laredo, all day. It's that long of a drive. You get down there around Dallas, you cut over through Texarkana and down. It takes all day to get down there. It's that far. It's like a 6-hour drive. From there, it's like, well, Texarkana down, you're 6, 7 hours. Yeah, you think you're never going to get the hell out of there. Whew, it's a long drive. But, like I said, if you're wanting to get into expediting, this is how you do it. It's easy. And have faith in your dispatch, and you'll keep moving. Well, I don't recommend you getting your MC and DOT. You don't even have a bid board, and you got to pay to get on there and everything else, and you sit out there and you go broke because you don't know. Too many people did it, paying the high insurance, thinking, well, I'm giving my dispatch some money. Guess what? You're giving your insurance company the money too, aren't you? Oh, yeah, didn't think of that one. So this is Big D saying, let's not be stupid. Let's go make some money. Once you know what you're doing, if you want to go start your own authority and stuff, yeah, Alan took 10 years. 10 years. So you have to, learn the industry first, don't you think? Good carrier. Paxton, PXS. Dispatch at Paxton Expedite Services. That expedites with an X.com. And in the title, owner-operator inquiry. Or Bear Direct Line, ask for Scott. This is Big D saying, you can make money too. Let's go.